Hello. Lunar redeeming the first. I did put that in there. There's also a couple of new redeems. There's obviously the first redeem. I have one where it's pick a silly voice and also story time. Just a whole bunch of silly things. But anyway, welcome. This is probably one of my more favorite games that I have ever played. But then again, I'm very much a sucker for detective games. It is in a pixel style. The reason it appears. Yes, exactly. Let me up the audio a little more. Oh, why is Meld not capturing the correct audio is the question. It probably would help if it was actually capturing the game audio. There we go. Now y'all should be able to hear it. There we go. Let's click back into the game. And this fits nicely. Ah, perfect. Yeah, you get to hear me just narrate things. We have how to play, which I do know how to do this because I have completed this game. I have done all of the case files. I've just reset the data so that way I can start from the very beginning. And I also have the second game. So I don't think I will need to get to the second game that quickly. I do still think this game takes a little bit, but anyway, this is the Darkside Detective. It is a pixelated adventure where we are solving spooky crimes. So let's get in. Case summary. The chief has sent me to the Jones residency. Dooley is there with further details. I used to have pins of the detective and the officer here. And we'll get to the moment of what the pins were shortly. But we have Officer Dooley going, "Whoa, I almost shot you there, detective. You shouldn't be sneaking around like that." Dooley, you watched me drive up. I had my siren on. You waved at me as I pulled in. I guess this place has me spooked out of a little. So what happened here? Chief Scully just called me up and told me to get there ASAP. No details. 7-year-old kid, Alice, went missing a day ago. No sign of her leaving the house. Seems to be the kind of spooky crap, I mean, the kind of case you're into, detective. Great, let's get started. Get the squad car. Our trusty squad car. I like to call it the Popo Moto. Thanks, Steve, for the achievement. Okay, yeah, so we have the notes of everything. This to tell us what we can look at. Oh right, I can click on the detective. After you, detective, you know, whenever standing in this rain stops being fun for you. Officer Daly, why is there a hobo dripping all over my carpet? That's Detective Francis McQueen. Mr. Jones, he's here to investigate. I see. Twin Lakes finest, eh? See the ashtray. I hope you don't smoke around your kid. Thankfully, detective, I am rarely around my kid. So how can I help you, detective? Tell me about Alice. I'll level with you, detective. I don't have many dealings with her. She has a limited conversation pool. She's 7. Exactly. A tedious age. So I leave that to the nanny. She's around here somewhere. What? Where were you last night? Why didn't you notice she was missing? I was out. How wonderfully shady. Have you got an alibi? Where I was is none of your business, detective. My taxes pay your salary. They also pay for the cell and questioning room I'm going to have Dooley here take you to. Fine, call this number. They'll vouch for me. Busty Bell's Booty Boutique. Classy stuff. Ah, Bells. Fond memories. What? I mean, where was he? A bell shop? What? Goodbye. I've taken up enough of your time. And I have nothing further to say, detective. Kindly leave me be. So if y'all are into campy horror, here we go. Nice schooner. Hi, you dummy, that's not a schooner, that's a sailboat. A schooner is a sailboat, Dooley. So we got the hallway. We got the study, the grandfather clock. This reminds me of my own grandfather. Your grandfather was a clock? What? No, he had a clock. Shame. I thought I'd finally found out something interesting about you. What? I'm interesting. Whatever you say, detective. Chandelier. One of those crystals is worth more than we get paid in a year. We could take one. You passed the corruption test. Well done, detective. Funny enough, we don't have it here. It would have been on the main screen. But we had an option for, police corruption. Closet, living room, study. It's in the closet. Did you follow me into this closet? You may have needed backup? A black light bulb. May as well take it. Now all we need is a disco ball, some white clothes, and fat beats, then we got ourselves a good night. A good night in finding this kid. Yeah, I don't need to talk to Dooley. Locked. I wonder where I'd find a key. For black lighting things. I don't think I need to use the black light bulb yet. Let's go upstairs. We have flowers. A place this fancy deserves something nicer than plastic flowers. Alright, so we got the daughter's bedroom. Where Mrs. Jones is with the... I've never seen a horse with 5 legs before. Drawing of our suspect. Really? I'll put out an APB. No, Dooley, don't do that. Hey, I know that tree. It owes me $5. Pens. There's no time for art, detective. Blacklight. This looks useful. Blacklight marker. I don't have much use for a dozen pink socks. Tell me where she is, bear! I'm only kidding. You don't know. You're only a bear. A stupid, know-nothing bear. I don't know why we have to be mean to the bear, but we're mean to the bear. Hello, can I ask? My baby is gone. Can you tell me about Al? She just disappeared. Is there anything? You have to find her. Okay. Find her. We have a woman in hysterics. It's a lot of pink. Think I'd have run off too. Alright, I got the master bedroom with the nanny, the family photo. Alice and her mom look quite happy here. Hard to believe this is the same woman we spoke to. The stress of all this has hit her hard. She seems like a sweet kid. Don't worry, we'll find her, detective. Seems impolite to go rifling around in somebody's drawers uninvited. A waterbed, very fancy. Looks like something has been kicked under here. No, it doesn't. Strange page. Alright, Nanny, tell me about Alice. She's spoiled and sticks her nose where it doesn't belong. But that's what having super rich parents will do to you, I guess. What's a nanny doing in the master bedroom? Nothing suspicious, that's for sure. No siree. How long have you been working for the Jones? Jones's Detective. Even though it ends with an S, you still pluralize it. Is now really the best time? It's always a good time for grammar. Anyway, answer the question. Long enough to harbor no ill will whatsoever. Say, you are the nanny. The very innocent nanny, yes. Do you have keys for the various rooms? I am a nanny, not a maid. Right, but do you? Yes. May I have the key to the study then? Sure, there's nothing incriminating there anyway. We're done here. For now. I'll get back to work and nothing else. Alright. Right, we can call. I better check Roy's alibi. Hello? Is this Belle's? Busty Belle's Booty Boutique. Busty Belle's Bosom Bordello. Busty Belle's Bon... Yes, would have been enough. I am a thorough woman. No questions left unanswered, no desire unfulfilled, no fantasy unexplored, no... I get the picture. Are you sure? I could send you one of our... one if you'd like. Was Mr. Roy Jones in your establishment last night? Couldn't say. Client confidentiality. Identities are concealed, sometimes in masks. This is a police matter. I'm Detective Francis McQueen. Francis McQueen? Of the Darkside Division? Yes? Tell Dooley I say hello. I'm glad this screen resolution doesn't let you make out that I'm blushing. Happy to help a friend of Dooley's. Yep. Roy Boy was in here last night. Roy Boy? Some questions, even a badge won't get you answered. Anyway, goodbye. That's all I needed for now. If you find yourself needing anything else, just pop on by. So his alibi checks out. No, I don't need to talk to him. So we're gonna go to the study. And hey presto, we're in. Roy Jones, Esquire. It takes a certain type of person to have an oil painting of themselves. This statue is ugly enough to be worth a lot of cash. An old oil lantern. Seems to have some oil left too. Take the lantern. Nice collection of books. The dust suggests they've not been looked at in some time. For shame. His magazine collection. Jeez, this guy is obsessed with jugs. Just gonna let that bit hang for a minute. Another lovely pair. Hey, I just realized that there are only 2 seats in this entire house. Don't be daft, Dooley. Yeah, that's why I'm like, if you love campy, like this is great. This is silly. All of this is silly and it's fantastic. Oh. Alright, was there anything else in here to look at? I guess I could talk to Dooley. You can never trust a man who owns too many books, that's what I say. How many books are too many? 6? And how many books do you own? I don't feel comfortable with this line of questioning. Alright, the only other thing is that we do have the attic. Which we have paint thinner. Paint thinner fell when the shelf gave way. Not much left in it now. We got a broken shelf. Looks like this gave way recently, spilling paint thinner all over the wall. Just a bunch of forgotten memories. Those look heavy enough to knock someone out cold. We got a broken lamp. May not be broken after all, just a blown bulb. Box marked Anne's Broken Dreams. I hope this doesn't reveal somebody's attic shame. What the hell? Well, that doesn't look ominous at all. Should probably light this thing, you know, just in case. Okay, it seems we have everything I need. Let's get down to some spooky hijinks and redraw those missing symbols. So I need to put this one here. I need to put this one here. And I need to put this one here. This should be it. Great. Maybe now is a good time to stop doing, well, anything really. Okay, Julie, let's do this. No offense, detective, but I'm going nowhere near that creep fest. I'll stand guard out here. Hello, mister. Hey, kiddo. Are you here to take me home? Yep. Good. I'm hungry and the sounds from downstairs are scaring me. Yeah, let's get out of here. Don't look in there, mister. That's where the three-eyed rats hide. Box marked baby's first cult robes. The label says old milk circa 1880. Why would you store that? Ah, crash bang. Not so fast, detective. Where's Dooley? Yes, what every baby needs is their first cult robes. You gotta make sure they fit. That idiot, I knocked him out. I can't have you snooping around anymore, so I'm going to trap you here. At least take the girl. Oh, I intend to. I'm her legal guardian, after all. It's my job to look after her, especially if anything should happen to her parents. Say, for example, they're getting trapped in the Darkside version of their bedroom. That's where they'd be now if Alice hadn't gotten into my stuff and stupidly trapped herself in here. I figured it'd be best to lay you low until you had gone. I thought you'd have given up by now. What kind of a cop would give up on a missing kid? Most of the TLPD? Sadly fair. So that's what this is? An inheritance scheme? You have to admit, it's a fairly perfect crime. It is, actually. Even if you do get rid of me, then what? Alice knows what you're up to. She's a smart kid. If she's so smart, she'll know to keep her mouth shut. Once Dooley wakes, you and your scheme will be done for. Good point. I'll just have to get you to drag him in here with you. Come on. Okay, drag your friend in here and no funny business. Have a taste of your own medicine. Yeah. Well, that's that problem solved. Int. Come on, Alice. Let's wake up Dooley so I can tell him my pun. Pretend it's the first time you heard it, okay? Okay, mister. We saved the kid! So the kid got into the nanny's stuff and accidentally used it to trap herself in that creepy attic? The dark side, but that's a surprisingly sucking summary of things, yes. Shame. The nanny was certifiable. She was a looker. Dooley, she was dabbling in the dark arts. With a plan to trap innocent people in a parallel world. Kidnap their kid. And steal all their cash. I said it was a shame, jeez. I wonder where the nanny got the occult books from, anyway. That stuff is hard to find these days. A case for another day, I guess. First of all, we have to figure out what kind of paperwork covers this mess. Me. Uh-huh. Case closed. Hooray! But yeah, this is one of my favorite games because it's just when I had initially got it, I figured it was gonna be spooky solving things. I didn't realize it was gonna be comedy, and it's perfect. It's perfect for me. So now we go to Tome Alone. Dooley suggested a visit to the library. He must have seen the strange storm gathering over it. Okay, what's the case, Dooley? Fill me in. Case? No, I've got some overdue books to drop back. So that purple swirling vortex thing above the building has nothing to do with why we're here. Ah, come on now, detective. You're hardly gonna arrest the weather. The things you'll try to do to justify this department. Never heard of it before. Yeah, I never heard of this game before until I saw that it was, like, on sale on Steam. And it was... Yeah, excuse me. One sec. Oh boy, that was weird. Anyway, uh, yeah, something just hit my throat weird. But yeah, I saw this game on Steam, and I was like, okay, you know what? Let me give it a try because I like detective games. It was like it was like four or $5 or something during like one of the Steam sales, and I just went, fuck it, I'm gonna get it. And I went and I ended up playing it on a day when I was just kind of like alone, and I was like, I'm just gonna play this. So I played it and I found it very funny and very, very silly. And it's detective games, which is what I love. And it's comedy and it's supernatural. And it's all just perfect. Huh. Yeah, why do I have a thing? Oh, I was tagged in a freaking Discord server. I was like, why do I have a notification? Okay. Yeah, so win-win. And there is a sequel to this. Which is Darkside Detective Fumble in the Dark. Which is also delightfully silly. And then the creators of this game, called Spooky Door, ended up releasing another game that's called Seance. I think it's Seance at Blake Manor, which is on my wish list. And it's more detective, spooky nonsense. And it's a different style than this, but it's by the same people. So I think it's a more serious take. I'm not too sure, but yeah. If I can have a detective game that is silly, I love it. But if I can also have a detective game that's like super serious, which I have a couple of those, that's also a win. But this is silly and it's delightful and I love it. Yeah. Alright, let's get this over with. How many cases do we need to solve, do you think, to get a car that doesn't leak in the rain? It keeps us fresh, Sharp even. This is a library. What a helpful plaque. These statues make me uncomfortable. They're not very welcoming. They should at least be reading a book or wearing glasses or something. Before this was the library, it was where the mayor kept their lion collection. Or her lion collection. Oh, right, that clears that up, so. We'll be done in a jiffy, detective. Alright, let's go. As I get fucking texts. Ah. Sorry, my roommates are, setting up Christmas decorations and whatnot, and they were setting up the tree. Oh, I had a picture to send in Pet Zone of... Hang on, you know what? We're taking a quick pause of this because I need to send this fucking picture. My, my roomie had, a... Yeah, the Christmas tree. Well, she set up, like, a couple Christmas trees. It's after Halloween. In this household, we don't really... We like Thanksgiving, but it's... Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I like fall too, so it's... I don't mind the tree being up. At least it was after Halloween that they did it. They didn't do it before Halloween. Where? There it is. Oh wait, I never saved the picture. Heck. Yeah. One of the trees we have is yeah, I mean it was a house agreement of doing it after Halloween. Okay, but I sent it in Pet Zone in the Discord of the bunny ears that we put on the dog. It was the cutest thing. It was the best. Yeah, that is my childhood pet. I don't talk about her too often. I do send her pictures, and the reason why I don't talk about her often is because her name is Asia, and I feel like I would have to qualify, or not qualify, I would have to essentially talk in difference about human Asia, who is in the Discord, and then pet Asia, who is the family pet, who has been my childhood pet for God knows how long. Oh god, I think she's like 15, 16, 17, somewhere along those lines. She's a cranky little old lady, and we love her. And her little bunny ears, the little bunny ears on her are absolutely hilarious. She was not having it, but she looked so cute. Oh. Well, yeah, her name is Asia, but I've always called her AJ. She's just like, Mother, what are you doing? Why have you forsaken me? Yeah, she was not having it. But it is the cutest thing. Anyway, fines for being late? How are books late? It's not like they have places to be. You're not charming your way out of this, Patrick. Rules are rules. Can we come to some kind of arrangement? Do you have any parking tickets you want to see go bye-bye? Dooley, are you trying to bribe your way out of a fine? No? Aja out of it. Yeah. For some people, you would pronounce it Aja, but for some other people, you would pronounce it Asia. It's just kind of like a terms of like where you've grown up in terms of like pronunciation and stuff. Like, even though I have never stepped foot in New York, there are times where I will randomly get a Long Island accent because of my mother. And then there's also random times where I'll just get a southern accent. Like, I'll just get like a thick southern drawl for no apparent reason. So, you know. Here's an arrangement for you. I'll drop your fines if you arrest that troublesome kid. Kid? The one who's responsible for the storm and, you know, the ghosts. Ghosts? What? A silent shh! Okay, guys, we're in the library. We have to whisper. But not really. Okay, office. Coat rack? Yeah, you know, the ghosts. You know. Just the casual ghosts. You know how it is. Looks like some of these coats have been here for years. We should go through their pockets. You know, for evidence. I got a button. I was trying to yell. Oh, what? Oh. I got this for Doris last time I had to get out of paying fees. I'm gonna have to up the ante this time. Skylight. She put her face over the woman. Oh, we have the photocopier. An old photocopier. I can't imagine this gets much use. Oh, it does. When you renew your card each year, Doris takes a photocopy of your butt for the records. Everyone's butt? Just mine, now that I think of it. That's the price of working out, I guess. Yeah, I think it's one of the later missions in this, but before they had a pins that they sold that was of the detective and Dooley. One of them was Dooley holding onto a rope that was through a portal and eating a sandwich, and the other one was the detective going through the portal and getting a book. I had both of them, and then I lost one. I think I lost Dooley. I don't know where the pin went missing, and I'm so sad because I cannot buy the pins again. Yeah, it was really cute. It was really fun because I had one on my bag, and then I had the other one on, like, a lanyard that I would wear when I used to work retail. And it was like, I lost both of them, and I'm so sad. I'm so mad. It sucks. The computer seems to be broken. It's not broken, it's hollow. So you can store more books in it. Never know when I need to cut something in half. Or a lazy approximation of half. Oh, I feel that. I cannot cut a straight line for the life of me. For the fucking life of me. I cannot cut a straight line. I'm just gonna keep my water bottle close. Because I keep feeling some kind of sharp sting. Like, it almost feels like I have a piece of dust stuck there or something. Even this lamp is flickering. Is there anything else in here to look at? Oh, the trash. I don't... Two bros chilling in a hot tub. 5 feet apart because they're not gay. Hi, crazy. And also, no, I don't think I'm getting sick. I think I just had, like, a piece of dust or something. Just... you know, like, hit the back of my throat weird? I don't know. But I got my delightfully gigantic... I'm not gonna get sick. Oh, gosh. There's a demon at the door. One sec. Also, it's very difficult for me to get sick, considering I don't go out that often. Sunday, I have plans for going out, so I'm not going to be streaming come Sunday. I'm not sure how well Sunday will also work for me, because I have to pay rent. Oh, by the way, I didn't send a screenshot of this into either Discord. I didn't send it into Azel's, and I didn't send it into Chib's, but, causing chaos Sunday. I guess it depends on what time I get home on Sunday. I could still end up streaming. But I'm now affiliate. I have managed to reach affiliate. I got that email this morning. Which, like, yeah, cool, very, very nice. Also crazy, that's not how you spell my name. It's like, okay, cool, great. I reached affiliate. Why does this not feel earned? Yeah, Blood Wolves. Yeah! Those were the pins! And I can't find those pins anymore. I can't remember who it is I'm missing. I can't remember if I'm missing the detective or if I'm missing Dooley. But yeah, I got the email this morning that but you did earn it, yeah. That I reached affiliate, and it's like, oh, okay, cool. This is weird. I barely did much. I had a grand total of, I think it was 8 streams. I had 4 streams, and then I took a long break because depression and brainworms are a thing. And then I come back to streaming, and all of a sudden, it's, you know, you're affiliate now. To top and final stage, president. No. 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 But, anyway, yeah. So now I get ads. Now I have ads on here, which I apologize to everybody about that. Anyway, roses are red, violets are blue. Your loaning rights are revoked due to books overdue. I got an achievement for dumpster diving. Cool. Skype, so I do not see them. Good! Yeah, no, if y'all are subscribed, hold on to that. As best you can. These brownouts seem like they're making for frustrating reading conditions. I can turn ads back on. No, I don't want ads back on ASL streams simply because it was every 30 minutes. Every 30 minutes I would get new ads, and the ads would last for like 3 minutes, right? And every single time it was Trivago, which I don't travel, and it was Domino's, which I rarely eat, and Wingstop, which I rarely eat. Like, if the ads were slightly more catered, that would be fine. But no, it's like basically eat junk food. Giving you a sub. I pay for my own sub from ASL. I got my sub. I'm subscribed. It eventually just reached the point where I was stuck with like a minute-long ad as soon as I clicked on to go watch his stream that I was like, fuck it, I'm subscribing because I'm sick of the fucking ads. Like, I just want to watch. Okay. From a certain angle, it looks like Dooley has crazy hair. Books. This is your to-read pile? Oh, I've read all those. The desk is missing a leg, so I'm using them to balance out the computer. Alright. To the elevator. An old elevator. Where is the staircase? We have none. There was a fire, and ironically, this fire escape was the only thing that was destroyed. Ah. I don't have the skills to wire up a normal button. Never mind this one. Alright, so we're currently on the first. We have sci-fi and fantasy, as well as the children's section. We have 3, which is the reading room and hobby, and then we have the horror section that we can't get to because we can't. So we'll go sci-fi, fantasy. Don't blink! What odd leaves these plant has? That's just the dead tree where Doris dried her stockings. Oh. Alright. What did the rabbi and the priest talk about in the library? I don't know. Nothing. Libraries are a place of quiet respect and solitude, which they were both respecting. You need to work on your stand-up material. Oh. We have a library card. How convenient! I'd have expected to go through a series of semi-logical puzzles to get this. I found that funny. Find the pins, but I'm really not finding them. Yeah, it was a very, like... The pins used to be sold on, I think it was the Yeti, and then it was no longer sold on there, which sucks. And I gotta remember which one it was I lost. I can't remember if it was Dooley or if it was the detective. Because, actually, wait, can I... is it on my old bag in here? If my old bag is in here. I don't think it is. Okay. I'll have to dig around and find it, but, I did. I used to have both of them because I basically, like, connected them. So I had one on my backpack, and then I had the other one on my lanyard. But I also have it with all my monster pins. And then my... my distressed sharks. Where my favorite one is my head hurts. I also used to have, and I don't know, it might be hiding somewhere, but I had a chicken keychain. Yeah, my sharks. I did show those off. But I had a chicken keychain because, in the game Unpacking, you unpacked all of these chickens. And I have all the chicken plushies. Naturally, of course. But with it, it also came with a keychain. And I had the keychain, and then part of the keychain broke. Yeah, Unpacking is such a good game. It's so good. It's so, like, cozy. Oh. There we go. Binged it in one day and had dreams about it. Yeah. Yeah, Unpacking is very easily a game that you can just binge through. There is another game that you that I think you would absolutely... Yeah, no, it's called Unpacking. But Wolfie, there is a game that I think you would absolutely love and enjoy. It's very similar to Unpacking. I believe it's called Campervan. Yeah, Campervan, Make It a Home. And you're just unpacking things into a little camper van, and you're just going to different locations. Yeah, it's on Steam. But yeah, you kind of basically decorate your van, and it's just really cute. It's really adorable, and you get to pick a little pet. It's so cute. I think they just had their fall update, so they have like a whole bunch of like Halloween and fall stuff. But it's very cute, and it's very like very, very cozy. Like I ended up sinking like 3 hours into that, just kind of like unpacking it and just doing stuff. Yeah, it's really nice. It's really, really cute because you can decorate your other than just actually decorating your van, you can color your van how you want, and then you get your choice of pet of between a cat, a dog, and I think a lizard. And it's really cute. Anyway, I get distracted. Oh. Fantastic Obit, drowned in moonlight, strangled by her own bra. Huh? What? Eh? Eh? Okay, sure. I wanted to be an astronaut when I was younger. Then I found out that they had to go into space. No thanks, that's where aliens live. You heard me correctly. Make room is fun. I think I have seen Make Room, and I think I wanted that too. But then I forgot to buy it. Or I forgot to wishlist it. It was something along those lines. But I have much more important things that I had to purchase. One of them was, I had to buy myself a fucking passport. Yeah. Yeah, strangled by bra. It's a rough way to go. Looks like some of the rocket's aluminum is coming off. That could be useful. Got a metal strip. Can I put the metal strip on the button? Should make the button conductive. Hey! Sword and shield. If we lived in medieval times, we'd be living the adventures of ye Darkside Bailiff and his Squire Dooley. Thanks, Dooley. Fantasy books. Glum Tales of the Sad Venturer. Story of my life. What a great game, eh? Yeah, funny looking draught pieces, though. Because we know nothing about bras. Oh. Yeah. Wolfie, as a fellow woman, I need to ask this. Can you unhook with one hand? Yes? Okay. Every woman eventually learns that skill of how to unhook it, and then you try to teach a man it, and sometimes it just doesn't work out. Sometimes it just, you know. Yeah. What about this one? The words are short, and I think I can read the whole book. Oh, crazy. Oh. Oh. You sweet child. You sweet bean. We'll talk about it when you're older. They don't always get it. No. No, they don't. The amount of times it took me to teach my ex how to try and unhook it one-handed was interesting. Anyway, what about this one? The words are short, and I think I can read the whole book from cover to... whole book from one cover to the other cover. Oh, is that suitable for my age range? I read a book about books for my age range, and they're all books about boys and wizards and talking dogs. It shocked me. Anywho! Valid response. Entirely valid. Okay, I'll try it. I hope I like it because I've read all the books about boys and wizards and talking dogs in here. So we got books. Why your parents don't love you. I don't like that book. I don't appreciate that book. I hope I get to have a pet robot someday. Yeah. Too many responsibilities, feeding it, rubbing its belly, teaching it to overthrow humanity. Why would you teach it that? I want to be on their good side when the inevitable happens. There's a train. I've always loved trains and trams. Not monorails, though. Thinking they're better than everyone because they're up in the air. A, B, C. Easy as 4, 5, 6. Okay. Have fun making your snack. Got the teddy. You look familiar. Have I arrested you before? How did you get to become a police officer, sir? We work for the Darkside Division, and the Darkside Division gets basically next to fucking nothing. We get peanuts. We get fucking peanuts compared to, like, everyone else. So, you know. Bad baby incites a riot. Crazy, we found the book you need. Actually, no. This is the one for Aesel. This is the one that we need to get for Aesel. A Viewmaster, I love those as a kid. Actually, that's a biography. Okay. I'll take this and see if I can find a use. It's times like these that I miss walking the beat. Dinosaur. The dust is wrong under this. Makes me think it was moved recently. There's a cold draft coming from the vent. It can't be good for this kid's health. Anyway, who are you talking to, kid? I'm not telling you anything. I've heard what happens to people who do a snitch. Modern media is really making our job hard. Can I... Come on, Frankie, you can do better than that. Alright. Well, that's not right. Neat trick. What magic book did you learn that from, kid? It's not magic, it's... nothing. Okay. Let's call it plan B. Okay. I think I need to go to the next section. Alright, we're going to the reading room and the hobby. Fine, keep your secrets. Professor Theodore Library, inventor of the library. Nope, not one word of that was true. We'll go to the reading room. Oh, hello, miss. I wasn't expecting anyone to be here. Oh, hello, my name's, Roxa? I think it's Roxa. I think that's how you pronounce that. I'm here to study the strange going-ons. I guess that's why you're here too, detective? Oh, sure, that's me. Always investigating stuff. On purpose. Want to share what you found? Well, it's not much, but there seems to be a strange, concentration of energy in the next room. I'm searching the internet for a way to be able to see whatever it actually is. Well, let me know if you find anything. Who doesn't need chalk in the 21st century? Most people? A fair point. I hope there's nothing contraband in this pile. I wish. You know what I mean. Time always seems to stand still in boring places like libraries. You look uncomfortable, Dooley. It's this whole reading room thing. I mean, should we be reading right now? Can I not read anywhere else? Does the room itself read? And if so, what does it read? You have a special mind, Dooley. Chief Scully says that's why she assigned me to your department. Okay. Microfilm room. Box of microfilm. It's radiating energy, like Roxa said. I think that may be a clue, possibly. There's too much here to take. Even my pockets have their limits. It's a microfilm reader. It's broken. If I want to look at any microfilm, I'll need to find another way to do so. Peter. Let's see what we can find online. You didn't say the magic word. Looks like I need to figure out the password. I think I could use the viewfinder on the microfilm. Square peg, round hole situation. Damn it. Why would anyone have so many filings that they need a cabinet to store them in? Good question. Is there anything else to look at in here? I guess other than talk to Dooley. Do you think there's such thing as megafilm? Always riveting conversation, Dooley. We have hobby books. Turning duct tape into pants. Make your nethers sustainable. Quick PSA. Do not put duct tape on direct skin. Please and thanks. Moving on. How to do DIY yourself. I'm really good at DIY. I get my sis to do it for me. Why are these fake? Well, you can't have kids painting over the books. Somebody seems to have left some glue here. It's no duct tape, but it could be useful. Pardon me, I had a crazy coughing fit, so I muted real quick. Huh. Okay. Alright. Hey, crazy. No. I do what I want, but also I'm making sure I hydrate. I have a obnoxiously big pink cup. I gotta remember to show that in Azel server. To show you the water cup that I sip at while I stream. He looks like he's jumping. You'd jump too if somebody shoved a pole up your behind. Wait a minute. These are printouts of children's art. Look at Mr. Moneybags and his deep pockets, rich enough that he can pay child artists for original works. This guy. Jeez. I don't think there's anything else that I really need from here. I got the glue. Oh wait, can I do this? That should work, but I need to find somebody with skills to wire it up. Okay. I think I need to go talk to, Roxa. So, ghost hunting, eh, detective? That's classified, because there is a whole bunch of eerie mumbo-jumbo going on here. Check. Oh, hi! Hello! Hi, you're from, Oh, thank you. Thank you for the stretch. And we're gonna stand up and do a quick stretch. There we go. Just a quick standing. Anyway, hello! If I sound really far away from my mic, it's because I'm, you know... Hello, friend! Hello, hello! Actually, can I... Which button do I have it on? My mic might pick this up. So, fun fact, I have a standing desk. I have a desk that I can occasionally move into a higher position, so that way I can stand. Yeah! This desk also has 4 frickin' monitors. Make sure she doesn't die. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I've been having like slight coughing fits because something I think flew down. A piece of dust or something got me. So I've been sipping at water. I gotta remember to share a picture of my cup in Azel server at some point. See if I can get the desk a little higher. 42 is good. 42 inches is good. I probably should use this desk slightly more as intended, but, you know. We don't do that here. Yeah, chicken dragon hybrid. So basically, I am a cockatrice. And a cockatrice is basically a combination of like a dragon and a chicken. The lore behind how I became to be was that a gator egg managed to find its way into a chicken coop, into a chicken nest, and the chicken hatched the gator egg, and now here I am. I am a cockatrice. Depending on the folklore, yeah, a cockatrice could. But the cockatrice also explains my my hoarding tendencies. Of being of wanting to nest and wanting to hoard. I do have a tail. You can't see it in my PNG. But I do have a tail. I have my wonderful internet mother / artist mother was the one that drew my PNG. I have a big tail that she drew, like a gator tail. Personally, if I were to design it, yeah, I would say it would be long. I would personally want it big and squishy, but in terms of like actual gator nonsense, the top part of the tail would probably be more. I could sweep with it, yeah. I would make it more hard compared to like what an actual gator is with their scoot and such. Yeah. At some point, I should hopefully be getting my emotes more properly. Comic and your emotes. Hey, nice. Yeah, I need to get my personal emotes on here. But anyway, back to the game. Where the heck my mouse is? Okay, there's a whole bunch of eerie mumbo jumbo going on here. But I kind of misgender her. She was a boy. Yeah, sometimes it gets confusing like that. So you noticed then. I'm majoring in the occult at TLU. You can do that? I thought all that stuff was banned. Somebody has to catalog and ban it all, detective? Right. I was like, fuck. Fair. I wouldn't say you're an idiot. It's all fairly hush-hush. So what does one study with occultism? Whatever you want. I went with computer science so I wouldn't be studying two impractical subjects. Prize in the bag. Did say in her bio. Yeah. Yeah. But sometimes that's stuff that you can easily gloss over if you're not paying attention. Good call, Roxa. From experience, I can tell you that the occult doesn't pay much. Chicken Jack. Yeah. The yandere platonic friend. Yep. Platonic yandere. You are my friends, which means you are mine. Which means if somebody fucks with you, yeah, we're gonna have problems. I was actually talking about this earlier in a Discord call with some people about how, it's like super protective friend. Sure. We'll go with that. We'll go with that. For now. We could explain it more to you later. Anyway. Yeah, the occult doesn't pay much. Okay, so I can't talk to her about much. Skip. Okay. Right. Library card. Oh, hang on, wait. I think I need to go back to the first floor. Yeah, it's pixel graphics. This is a supernatural detective game with comedy. with a lot of comedy in it. Lots and lots of comedy. So. So what were you saying about ghosts? This place is haunted. You know, the usual stuff. Ooh, nice. The usual? Flickering lights, floating books, strange noises, eerie purple storms. It's chasing off the readers. And you say a kid is to blame. He's the only one here often enough, suspiciously often, if you ask me. I'll look into it. Do, or else I'll call a pair of oddball priests and or a questionable ghost-busting startup to come fix this. Blame the kid. Alright, I think I can lower this back down. I've stretched long enough. There goes the desk. Bye! Can hear it clicking. Aggressive clicking. Alright, so, what's that you're reading? After 120 aggressive clicks. Oh. Skylight, the heartbreaking tale of a girl who falls in love with a reverse vampire. What? Of a what now? A reverse vampire. He can only come out during the day. I'm at the part where it's her prom night and he promised to take her, but the clock went forward and now it's on at night. It sounds like this. What happens if he goes out at night? He gets really sleepy. Sounds interesting? What? It sounds awful, detective. I'm sure you're watching Twilight. Can I have the internet password, please? And give you access to all my juicy manuscripts? Not a chance. Doris, I need the password for my investigation. And I need those books kept safe until my genius is recognized, so no. Goodbye. If you need anything else, I'll be here. Unless I'm not. No. Can I use this on here? No. You received a sticky library card. Okay. No, this is just talking about butts again. I know I need... Can I? No. Okay. Trying to remember how to solve this. I need to find some film to put in it first. Okay. But I can't. No, stop. I know I need to put the button here, but I don't have any way to do the wiring. There's no call in department. We'll get you the browser history. Yeah. Drop pieces though. I think I got everything from here. Doctor Whom's thrilling adventures through grammar and structure. The library of books. Ooh. Right, I can't talk to the kid. Kindergarten Kate summons the devil. Okay, is it in here that I need to get into? Do I cut these? Some historical material. Let's help it with... Okay. That's what I need to do, so that way I can put it in here. I essentially made some fresh apple pie filling that I was gonna dip graham crackers into, but then I realized I was out of graham crackers, but I have some apple pie Oreos, so I poured the pill. Oh my god, that sounds delicious. Whoa. Wolfie, that sounds absolutely fucking delicious. Alright, let's look at what I didn't accidentally chop out of Twin Lakes' recent history. We got spider moths, do it again. Very happy place right now. That sounds so good. Is it food heaven? Dude, again, sounds like they were on some kind of winning streak instead of having burnt down yet another stadium. That does sound really good. Major staff cuts at City Library. Budgetary cutbacks have seen the local library reduced to a skeleton staff. I know Doris is old, but that seems a bit unfair. It means very few people work here. Oh, yep, just Doris now, and she's actually a retired volunteer. Tough times. Computer stock goes up, up, down, down, left, right, BA. Posture tech. Posture's good. Now that I'm sitting back in my chair. I did get up and stand. We did put the desk in standing mode. Though I think next time I will be sure to mute my mic. So that way you don't hear the clicking through the mic. Oh my god, that looks so good. I saw you post in Food Zone. Those apples look so good. I shouldn't have read that out loud. I think I may have summoned something. Ah, what? Crackpot detective claims teenagers' tags were rituals meant to show the dead that walk among us. I remember this case. What the? Ah. Hello, who are you and how did you get in here? I am that which can never be unseen, the ooze from your nightmares, the knower of the unknown. Right, that's not very helpful if I'm honest. Help is there for those that know how to take it. Okay then, I'll bite. Tell me. Oh, knower of the unknown, what's going on here? I, don't rightly know. Why doesn't he like trying to make them answer a riddle? Yeah. Right. But I do know that the coward Yeats is protecting a hidden room, one that holds vast power and treasures. No doubt that which is responsible for the spectral summoning of myself and the others lies within. The others? The others. Detective, who are you talking to? I'm talking to... You know what? I don't even know how to explain this. It's starting to get a vacuum. Yeah, we'll just Luigi Mansion it. What was that again? Yeats, secret room, mad power within. We cool, bro? We're cool. What? Pray, sir, a moment of your time. Another one? Another? Ah, another spirit. Yes. Then with your question, you have answered my own. Huh? Forgive me, but I wish to know if you have seen on your travels that scoundrel Crowley. A forcefully mysterious man in a silly hat? The very same. I knew he lurked here, but somewhere. I shall rise again and I will come back. I come again and haunt you. And boom, the vacuum takes him away. Yeah. He mentioned a hidden room? Yes, but on the matter, I shall say no more, not until the beast is gone. But I just want it. Not a word more, sir, not a word more. Why are you wearing a view... Fine, Master Detective. Oh, it's part of the game I'm playing. The game also involves me pretending to talk to invisible people. No need for further questions. Everything has been answered satisfactorily. Goodbye! Alright, so if we go into the hobby and DIY, we got Gale! Are you an author too? I don't recognize you. Aye, but not like, Jan Tofts with their literary fiction. I wrote useful stuff like house wiring and how to do your own plumbing. Think you could fix the elevator? With right gear, I could. I need a new button. I have a button. Could this button replace the broken one in the elevator? Let me see. Looks like it'll do the job. Gives you a few minutes to pop it in place. Thank you. So we now technically can go to the horror section. Right. Thanks for fixing the elevator, Gail. Happy to help. It were fun doing something useful again. Oh, she has moved on. Ah. We have Adams and Pratchett. I read your detective books. Wonderfully over the top. Oh, hey, big fan of your work. Thanks. Not you. Oh. So we got these fuckers playing chess. I think you should read this one. I read this one and thought it was good. Or I read this one. What's it about? It's the story about this kid who can see dead people. Oh, that's not for me. I'm scared of ghosts. I fear I find myself in the company of a rather dreadful bunch. Rotters, a lot of them. The kid? No, he's charming. I mean the others. Occultists, horror writers, and DIY fanatics. Horrors. A lot of them. Can you see ghosts too, kid? Ghosts? What nonsense are you filling his head with, detective? I see them. They're my friends. Well, this one is. Some of them are less friendly. But I like them because before they came, the place was empty. Just me and Doris, and she's only interested in reading the most dreadful books ever written. Kid's not a fan of saucy fiction. Not a fan of saucy romances. Alright, let's go to the horror section. Oh, look, Doris must have finally fixed the elevator button. No, it was... Never mind. We got a book cart. A collection of books that don't seem to fit anywhere else in the library, like How to Cook a Dinosaur, if you ever catch one. The Internet and Other Fads. Architecture of the Mind by Sarah Bellum. And MMO Accountancy. Be the fictional banker you always knew you were. So you can get to the roof through here. Thankfully, it's locked. I'd rather not go back out in that storm. We got Edgar Allan Poe. You barely make teenage girls whimper, Howie. And we got H.P. Lovecraft! Only because they cannot fathom the dread I conjure, Eddie. You play on... Except I have no idea what it is. I will allow that because yeah. Sounds like an interesting person, except I have no idea what it is. What I mean, right? Whenever I say that I am a cuddle whore, I mean that in the aspect of I very much enjoy cuddling. I very much enjoy snuggling up to someone. That is why I have a big plushie that I sleep with that apparently everybody wants to freaking steal. Literally everyone I know wants to, you know, try and steal my giant gator that I love to bits. I gotta find the picture to send. I'll probably show the picture of because he protects me. Aww. Yeah, my big gator. I never named my gator. I just call him the gator. There is one gator that I would love to have, which is the Colossal Nana from Sorbet Jungle. Aw, sparkles. But there is something called the Colossal Nana that when it gets shipped, the gator's name is Gator, yeah. It gets shipped unstuffed, and so I'd have to get like all the polyfill to like fill it up. But it's just... His name is Wolfie. Lol. Yeah. Yeah. The only other plushies I have on my bed is my Bostiv and the giant Joltik that my friend found that we recently ended up like, because I ended up talking with Chips because she was able to look at the the actual thing. My giant Joltik may or may not have been a claw machine exclusive. Like a Japanese claw machine exclusive. So the fact that my friend found it at a convention and was able to ship it to me was incredible. Yeah! I don't think I have the tag anymore. Either that or it's hiding in my closet. But yeah! Because of how big it is. Because you can't find a Joltik plushie that size. Because otherwise you get a Joltik plushie that's real size, or that's like life-sized, or it's just the Sitting Cuties, which is like slightly smaller. I can't fit them on the monitors, which sucks, but you know. Anyway. No, Joltik small. Yeah. Tiny Joltik. Thank you. Anyway, back to the game. Your best works aren't even written by you, charlatan, fraud, undead trickster. If you feel that way, then why did you hide my work, Eddie? Again, I say, I do not have your book. You probably hid it because it was too scary for you. Gah, you're an infuriating man. I want that freaking big Arcanine, but too much money. Yeah. When Chibs and friends went to, Japan, that Arcanine is, I think, like $300 or $400. It's expensive. But when Chibs and friends went to Japan, Chibs, adorably, because it was around the time when I had broken up with my boyfriend at the time, Chibs and friends were basically like, hey, we are, we maybe, yeah, no, it's okay. I coped. I'm good. Oh, thank you. But Chibs and friends joked about getting me the house husband Lucario. They joked about getting me the life-size Lucario and making it a house husband. Oh. But I was like, nah, I'm just gonna replace that man with the 6-foot gator plushie. Yeah, I'm good. Thank you. Oh. Yeah, they joked about it, and I was like, I don't need a house husband Lucario, but thank you. Anyway, so we have A to B. From Axis to Zero Oxygen, a murderer's primary. We have C to D. The dead person murders. We have E and F. Everyone's guilty. Haunted place. It kills. Lemons are for every meal. Murder. The pain giver. The quirky killings. Stabfest 6. Thank you. Yeah, no, that breakup was over a year ago? 2 years ago? Something along those lines. But I'm fine. The Underwhelmer. And the Yearn for Blood. What's going on over here? I didn't take his blasted book. It was that childish Blighton woman. Why don't you tell him that? He would not listen to me. He's convinced I hid it. So more people would borrow my books over his. Nonsense. I care not for his current, zeitgeist. My works are vastly superior. He's being such a child. I am clearly the greater horror writer. I tore apart the minds of a generation with my aesthetic horror. With your aesthetic rubbish. Joke's on you, crazy. I died. But yes, I'm being very nice. Right, I'll have you, mate. Come at me, you sickly twerp. You two, stop it, or I'll put you both in some kind of supernatural slammer. You started it. Oh, I never. It was you and your... I don't care who started it. I'm putting a stop to it. Wait right here. And not a peep. The time when you have to be a parental figure to two horror writers. Alright, so back in this one. She is holding onto the book. Excuse me, did you steal Lovecraft's book? He and that Poe fellow won't stop fighting over which one has the more frightful book. I took his book in hopes they would stop their arguing. It seems to have just made it worse. Well, I shan't give this back until they stop their silly bickering. I just shan't. How am I meant to stop those two fighting? That is not my concern. You want this book? You stop their fight. There's gotta be a scarier book than theirs around here. Surely that would stop their bickering. Do I have a feeling. I have a slight feeling that I may or may not need to take the Guy-Light book. Shall not converse while Crowley lurks awaiting the slip of my tongue. I met your friend, niece. He says you won't stop spying on him. I find it most joyous to torment the man. He says you want into that room you mentioned? I do. I'm most bored here. I need something to do. Something to read. Why not use the computer to go online? 2 words. Safe search. Oh, right. Maybe I can find some kind of workaround? Please. Just stay here and don't do anything. Okay. Wait. Do I need to... I need some way to put... I'd like to borrow that book you're reading. You need a library card to borrow books. Can I sign up for one? No, I'm too busy reading my book to help. Saws. Julie, can I use your card? It still has fines on it. I bet you wish you'd let me make a deal now, huh? Why is the window to the roof locked? For health and safety reasons. Can I get the key? Afraid not. Why? For health and safety reasons. If you need anything else, I'll be here. Unless I'm not. I really don't want to put my face on here. But I really need a picture of myself. The things I do for this job. And I can put that on there. It's gonna be the least convincing fake ID I've seen in all my years as a cop. I got a fake library card. Here's my library card. I'd like to borrow that book you're reading. You need a library card to borrow books. Like this one? Oh, well, then here you go, Paul. Paul? My name is Paul? Like it says on the card. My card. Paul. My PNG was made by my friend Chips. She is currently busy with things and such. She should hopefully, possibly, maybe, be having a video coming out soonish. She worked extremely hard on it. I feel bad because she went a little overambitious on it. But I'm very proud of her for doing this. Overambitious in that she may have made it a little too long. But it's okay. You live and you learn. Yeah, Chibs is real sweet. Maybe one day I'll have her on stream, which will be a very interesting turn of events. But yeah, here's hoping that she'll get it out soon-ish. I won't say anything about it. I'm not gonna spoiler it. Yeah, Chibs does everything at 150%. And love her to bits. But she is currently one woman army this animation She has done the animation, she has done the editing. The only thing she hasn't done was make the music. No, thank you. She has also done a good portion of the voice line work. I have done some voice line work. I show friend appreciation. Aw. Thank you. So here's hoping that that gets out soon-ish. She's just currently doing the final bits of editing. She has been working very hard. Anyway. I received a trashy novel. Crazy. This is my stream. They're allowed to be nice. Oh! You can see it's a banana. Milo Stepson's reverse vampire novel, Guylight. Even holding it makes me ill. Is this my book? No, it is not. What is it? The most horrific novel ever written. And it's not written by either of you. Let me see that. Teenage girl, blah blah blah, reverse vampire, blah blah blah, love story. Sounds terrifying. Its mere existence gives me shivers. Do you agree it's more horrific than your works? Will you stop squabbling? Agreed. Agreed. Can you believe something so hideous exists? Can you believe it's so popular? Stoker must be turning in his grave. I hope the poor chap doesn't know. Ah, they have moved on. Well, they're gone. But now what? I guess I could tie up some of the other ghosts' loose ends. Okay. So we can go and tell what's-her-face that they have left. I've gotten them to agree on the scariest book. Can I have that novel now? Good. I'm under my desk and unplugged my Switch 2 with Legends EA playing. Oh boy! Oh! Ooh! Ooh, that's oh boy. Wow. Dogs, am I right? Okay. Good. I didn't see why you want this vile thing, but I did promise. Here. See the Lovecraft novel. Aw, you ruined the kid's illusion, detective. I have a rotten book, now leave me alone. Okay. Can I give him the Lovecraft book? No. Okay, do I give the Lovecraft book to... He's mad I didn't give him apples. Aww. Can I go to reception and give the Lovecraft book? I need to figure out how to get access to the computer. You didn't say the magic word. Do you want this? You may have the book, sir, but I shall ne'er tell you how to enter the dark place where the heebie-jeebies lie in wait. Not while Crowley sulks around. Okay, so I do need to give him that, but I need to figure out how to, Everywhere snakes. My gut's telling me that I shouldn't put this book back yet. I'll hold on to it until I know more about what's the hidden area Yeats and Crowley mentioned. Bookshelf. Okay. Ah! Thank you! I appreciate the subscription. Yeah, I don't really have like much of a sound alert to play. I really need to fix that on my end. Um Oh, but thank you. I appreciate it. Now to figure out how the heck. Now we've gone to here. I can't do anything with these guys. It has been a hot minute since I played this game. Okay, yeah, so Gale has moved on. You mentioned we were looking for stuff on the internet. How did you get past the internet blocks? Up to something, not a detective? Me? No, but I have this friend who needs to get past the library firewall. It's quite well protected, surprisingly. I think Doris was worried somebody would hack in and steal her unpublished fanfiction. But I figured out the admin password so I can bypass the block. Well, I'm gonna give it to you so you can use it too. Please. The admin password, which is 1234. Now Crowley should be able to browse to his heart's content. I'll let him know. Okay, I've set it up so you should be able to browse whatever you want, no restrictions. Excellent. You may not want to stick around for this. Right, I'll leave you to your business, so shut the door on the way out. Grubs. Do I sense? Yes, the beast's eyes are focused elsewhere. Pet a cockatrice's tail. Ah! It'll be scaly. The air is cleaner now. Well, clearer is maybe not the term I'd use. Come again, sir? Never mind. Just don't go into that room if you could avoid it. Scaly as in, have you ever looked up an alligator? It's definitely more maybe leathery or scaly. Yeah, it's basically like a gator tail. So, as you suggest. Now, what's all this about a hidden room? I'll share what I can. There is a place hidden behind the horror section on the 4th floor. The source of the phantasmic pollution afflicting this building is within. How do I get in? One of those books in the L section has a lever. Pull it and fix this. Godspeed, man. Hear that, Dooley? Hear what? Oh, yes, of course. You need to get to the 4th floor, open the secret room using one of the books in the L section. Wait, how do you know all this? Intuition? Do you want the Lovecraft novel? Oh, nope, he's gone. Yeah, I think I'll leave him with his privacy. Here goes nothing. That seems to fit with the curious clicking noise. Right, well, let's pull this and... Oh, there's the hidden door Yeats and Crowley were talking about. Creepy doorways are a reoccurring motif I'm not too fond of. Let me guess, staying here to cover me again? You got it one. Got it at one, detective. Try to avoid getting knocked out this time. What the? What is all this? Magica, Aleister Crowley's Guide to the Popular Wizard Game. Just trying like a pillow. Aw. The Gnostic's Guide to Ghouls and Ghosts. Rituals for Modern Rituals. Wolfie, I found your book. Oh, well, thank you. Would you like the Rituals for Modern Rituals? Yes. These are all contraband occult books. This is quite the nasty treasure trove. Why didn't I know this about this stuff? Oh, the Necronomenon. A Cyclopean cookbook. 101 ways to get ritual stains out of your carpets. A brief history of time magic. The art of pentagram drawing. Lovely. A strange thing to find here. Need that too? Oh, for the ritual ropes? Or the Necronomenon. So what are you doing here? Like the moth to a flame, I am drawn to the eldritch energies emitting from this book. I like spooky books and electricity. Nah, the stains, got it. Need that too. Yeah. And even lit candles to up the spook factor. Exposed wiring. Those are loose wires. Seem to run to the roof. Copy of Ripley's Cast It or Not. It seems to be open to the Summon Spirits page. Maybe if I close it, the whole mess will sort itself out. Ouch! Seems like it's charged by the faulty wiring. I wonder where it goes. It goes up to the roof. I got a skull. Small hole, I don't fit, but maybe I can drop something down there to see where it lands. Can I drop the skull? Crash. Gotta find where that landed. Hopefully without having caused any damage. Hi, Dooley. I think it went down to... yeah, here. What's all this noise? I can't hear myself read. So, kid, what do you know about the other side of the vent? I didn't mean to do it. Do what? I was lonely, so I went exploring and I found all these neat new books. But the one I read was scary and I ran off. Then the ghosts arrived, but I like them, because now I have friends. See, he meant no harm. Troublemaker, arrest him, breaking and entering. Into your room of illegal books. Let's say both set of charges cancel each other out. Only if you get rid of the ghosts, and find him somewhere else to go once in a while. You can join me in the Blood Wolves. Blood Wolves? The mayor stopped paying the taxed. So number 1. Yeah, you got like a you got one of the first subscriber little badges. Yeah, the mayor stopped paying the taxed, so we had to change from scouts. Okay, you're okay with that, kid? Sure! That's great. But back to the task at hand. We need to stop the energy flowing into the building and into that book. You'll need to get to the lightning conductor on the roof. Here, have the key. Dooley, we're going to the roof. But it's raining outside. Too fucking bad. It's a bit dangerous. Thankfully, nobody got hurt. You blighter, that could have killed me. Except that you're already dead. Police brutality, that's what this is. Right. To the roof. So here we go. I suppose I've already ducked out of one room in this case. I knew I played that card too soon. You did, buddy. You did. Do you mean to go all the way up there? Scared of heights? No. Yes. That storm looks like it's getting nastier. I hope this works. Sometimes I wonder if the people of Twin Lakes knows how often we save their bacon. I've never saved any actual bacon. I got a cat named Bacon out of a tree once. Example to us all, Dooley. So, what do I need to do? Get down as soon as possible? Looks like the circuit is connecting to the book to downstairs to this aerial. I guess I should break the circuit, then wire the aerial to the lightning rod so the power has somewhere else to go. Oh, right, it's a slide puzzle. I remember now. Oh, crumbs. Can I remember how to do this? The answer is yes. Ouch, my hand. Look, Detective, the storm is dying out. Imagine that. Okay, we should be able to close the book now. What are you at, looking up there behind the storm? Tricksy moon. Alright, so, the detective has a thing against the moon. Sorry, Lunar. Because I know you're in here lurking. Here we go. Close the book. There she goes. She's off. They're off. Because of Moonlight. She's gone. Yay. Trunk's filled, Detective, though I don't see why we had to take all those books. Dooley, they're contraband. Heavy contraband. He took $5 from me. Oh. We have an agreement then, Doris? You don't fine me for having the books. I don't sue the kid for entering the vault. I go back to business, sans hunting. You should also get that wiring fixed. Ugh, fine. Come on, Dooley, let's get back to the office. See, I can't, Mr. Dooley. See you there, Devin. Case closed. Well, this was fun. I'm definitely making this a little bit of a shorter stream just because I started a little late. But that's entirely on me. I ended up getting roped into a Discord call with Chibs, basically checking on her. Yeah, there's about 9 cases. This isn't like a super long game, but starting a little late has definitely made it seem a lot longer than it should. But yeah, I ended up in a call with Chibs, and talking with her about things and such. And, you know, just checking in on her and other people, in like a different server. So, yeah. And yeah, so I basically just kind of, you know, got roped into conversation. Ended up getting sucked in. Aw. No, she's okay. Chibs is good. Chibs is, she's just focused. The poor thing. She should be taking a break once her video thing comes out. Yeah, we love Chibs. Oh, right. Now that I'm here, I can show you that we have a police corruption option. So it's currently on. And now it's still on. This is currently going nowhere. You should just give up on this. You don't learn, do you? Police corruption is on. Yeah, she should hopefully be getting a break here soon. Once she finishes with, a lot of her editing and stuff. And when she does finish all of her editing, and the video is posted and everything, sorry, I had to, yeah. Okay, bye! Bye! I don't know how to pronounce your name. Is it I think it's Hasashi. Something along those lines. Bye-bye. But yeah, once Chibs does post her video and everything, yep, it is. Okay, cool. Later. I do plan on doing a creepypasta stream, which will basically just be me reading a whole bunch of creepypastas. Just because that's something that Chibs enjoyed many years ago. But for now, I think that's a little bit of the end of the stream for me. Definitely one of my shorter ones. But I guess first stream as affiliate, which is very weird. It's very weird that I made it to affiliate. Can I have Mickey Mouse ready? Yeah. Once it is posted, I will. Yes, thank you. Thank you for the congrats on affiliate. It still feels weird. But yeah, once she is free, we'll definitely have a stream where I'm just sitting and reading creepypastas. And it'll be fun. But until then, here's hoping that I'm probably gonna take a break from streaming tomorrow and then pick it back up again at some other point. But thanks for stopping in, everyone. Thanks for watching and enjoying my silly detective game. We'll probably continue this at some other point too. But alright. Later.